Welcome back to 3-Pack Gaming. This is Greg, and we are back to where I had left off. I just finished speaking to Powell. Oh, I hate this. Okay, this part is video. Oh, actually, I'm an idiot. I should have, let's see, grenades. High impact, explosive. Okay, cool. Can't equip that yet. I thought he gave me something else. Alright, I guess not. Let's see. Combat sensor, and then we have armor piercing rounds. Facet, hammerhead, facet. Armor. Let's see if it against the armor piercing, and then let's throw a grenade at this dude because this guy is an ass. He's hard to fight. Got it. Hold space. Let's begin, and then we're gonna have him throw. And then I'll equip this. Alright. I remember that Death Destroyer gave me issues when I was quite young. Bruh, I'm about to die. Alright, let's switch to Slipper Rifle. Let us.
Shields down.
This is why I hate the sniping in this game, because look at this. Ooh, snipes with them like that. Oh, I missed that shot. Actually, use the sniper rifle, please. Help me out here. Come on! Oh boy. Alright. Let's switch to our primaries. Caden is down. He's up now. Alright, so let's go. So, boy, you know, this is one thing that they fixed in the Mass Effect 2. I'm trying to sprint, and he's not sprinting because I'm not in a fight. And that's really annoying, so it takes some time for me to get from one place to the other. That looks kind of funny, actually. My boy Sarah.
Set the charges, destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Why are they just standing like that?
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Yeah. Alright, let's go, guys. Let's go. There should be one as I come up this way. There it is. Come on, sprint! Yeah, well, clearly I can't because I'm fatigued, like it says down there. Fatigued. Level up! You know, I like the score of this game too. I think it's actually pretty well done. Okay, you guys use your sniper rifles? We're fighting them at a distance. Thank you, I appreciate it while I go looking for the other. Oh, an untrained weapon. Untrained. I guess you have nothing else to use. That's the thing. That's why I didn't choose any other class besides the soldier class, because the soldier can use all of the weapons. The rest of them can't. Like, they're limited to what they can use. and they're just garbage at using them too. So it's not even like they're good. It's just hard if you're supposed to use them. And they can't use all the armor either, so the armor doesn't help at all. The fact that you can't. Okay. Where's the other two? Okay, there's one here. Oh, there it is. Oh, look, it's my mouse. Hello, mouse! That's weird. I don't know why that happened. Alright, cool. Now I gotta get the last one all the way over here. Where that, son? Where that? Move! So that means I'm still fatigued. This is pretty annoying. Alright, so let's see. Oh, jeez. Well, Banshee, blah blah blah. Let's go into our inventory. Hello. Okay, so I want to upgrade more charm because the charm is important. Let's see. So, assault rifles I primarily use. Let's upgrade this, yes. Let's do a soldier, assault training. And pistols I use every now and then. So, actually, you know what? Let's not use pistol. Let's do soldier. Yeah. Alright. Oh, that was an accident? Oh, hello. This is a much better. Okay, so let's unequip this stuff first of all. Yeah. Equip and back. Cool. Let's use this, and then let's put back the heat sink. And oh, armor piecing rounds too. Perfect. Yeah, it's garbage. Oh, this is garbage. It's also garbage. Grenades have nothing, and we have yeah, the medium armor doesn't provide anything. The heavy armor is much better, but then there's like no body protection or anything of that nature. So let's see what as it is. I have to upgrade it anyway. I think the ammo that I'm using isn't really that good against the monsters, but considering that I'm fighting a mix of the husk and the geth, it should hold up for now. Alright, so I'm not going straight to the beacon because there should be some things that I can find around here that should wield some weapons. This is what I'm talking about. Now I gotta walk slow as hell. Oh god. Alright, that over there is a crate that I can open up. Should have some stuff. This here on my left is a storage locker. Yeah, I know how to do this already. Begin manual override. Let's take all of it. Because when we get teammates, we should be able to, you know, let's take all of this. Give them better weapons as well. That's very important. Equipping your teammates. Because if not, they're trash. Ain't nothing like having a game like this with squads and having a trash squad like Caden Alenko.
Somebody's gonna pay for this.
Caden is one of those characters I never cared about. I still don't care about. I think everybody kills him. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to spoil that. There's a moment where you're supposed to do one or the other with them, and yeah, Caden's the one that I usually pick to take the dive for us because, like I said, I don't really care for him. Oh shit! No! Let's see. There we go. Alright, I think that's it with regards to what's around here. Let me just... Okay. It's also okay. I think I should give Ashley some stuff because I use Ashley more often than I do Kaden. Don't really bother with Kaden, like I said earlier. I don't have the Turian yet, so I can't use that. Clearly. Alright, let me go to Ashley and let's give her the better stuff now. Give her this bad boy. Give her that. Give her that. Sniper rifle. 102. Give her this. And that's it. Alright, let's go to it again. Another thing that I like about this game too is the species that they introduced. Like, all of them are very unique. And it's very, like, realistic in terms of, like, if we humans ever came into alien contact, like, you know, how much different each of those things would be, each of the species would be. This game does a really good job of, like, coming up with creative species. Although some of them, after part 1, kind of just get
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. It's too dangerous.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
What's going on with your eyes, Shepard?
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense
What's
dreaming.
going on with your eyes? Oh boy, that's scary.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report.
Why did the music just end?
Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Well, I gotta tell him. You can't tell him, Captain? You're the captain. Jeez. It's crazy. It's crazy. I tell you, people out here are crazy. So, I forgot what I was talking about beforehand. I know I was talking about, oh yeah, the species. I think it's the Elcor and the big, I'll show you guys them. There are the only 2 species that aren't really explored other than this game. And
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
so, yeah, I'll definitely show you guys. And I'm not sure if it's because they just thought that those characters or species wasn't important enough. People just didn't care.
Yes, Commander?
I can't really tell.
Is there something you need?
Did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
You
What do you
like
know
working
about
on
Captain
men,
Anderson?
that's why.
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Well, do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't wait until humanity does that, though, like in real life.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Alright, okay, I guess we don't want to talk then, homie. I think this Captain homie
Go
Anderson.
speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
So, yeah, so this game I like the most out of all of them. There's a lot of exploration done too. Like, yeah, Mass Effect 2 has more of a kind of like hover over the world and it'll tell you something about the world. Sometimes you can explore them, sometimes you can't. But the ones that you can explore, they have detail. In this game, you can explore a good portion of the planets. I think there's like, how do I say? There's like a lot of them that you can actually go explore, and it's cool.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on you.
Telling me. And it's good to look at those things too, because it gives you more XP so that you can upgrade your character. That's very important, of course.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I don't get, though, why I had to come up here. Like, why couldn't you just bring us?
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
My son Joker.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson. I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Thank you for that, Ashley. I needed to know that.
Sure is peaceful here.
This place is a little too perfect. Like they're hiding something.
Oops. Captain Hendricks reported... Okay, Alliance Patrol report. Captain Hendricks' son reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argo's Rogue cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before their team could investigate further. No patrols were scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? So this is part of the what I was talking about with regards to like being able to explore other planets. You find like missions if you talk to people and stuff like that. That'll help you out. Like, oh, here we go.
This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the concert.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising Rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising Rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, but we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising Rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
So,
good day to you, human. Enjoy
these-
your time on the Citadel.
These are keepers. We'll learn more about them later. But I like the Elcor. The Volus, they stick around for much longer than the Elcor do. The other species that isn't really explored is the Hanar. And you'll see one of them soon. Let's see, yeah. Alright, you know what? I think I'll end up leaving it here. On the next episode, we'll continue exploring the Citadel. I want to explore as much as I can before I go to the top because since this is an RPG game, there's a lot to be done. So let us see each other later. hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you guys enjoy the content. And like I always say, please give us some constructive criticism. We'd like to know what you guys think. I hope you guys have a great day and you enjoy it, of course. Take care. This is Greg. I'll see you guys later.